I barely saw these guys. There's actually two of them. The one over there, you can barely see them. They're out there working in the fields. And the carabaos just take a rest, cool off. All right, folks, right there's what's left of the Blue Rocks floating bar. Seeing its better days. Seeing its better days, my friends. Man, it's sad to see. Wish it was back out there where we could do some beer drinking. And there's a little skiff. So if you want to get on the skiff and go out to the Blue Rock floating bar, there you go. But as you can see, it ain't in the water. It's not in the water. Yeah, so folks, everybody asked me about the floating bars, and this is one of them. What's left of it may be repaired. But if you're wondering how a floating bar is constructed, let me give you a close-up look. I know some of them, you know, they build them out of barrels or what have you. I'm not sure if these things were specifically, specially fabricated, but that's a good looking sturdy platform right there. And you can see what's left of the bar. And see, folks, this thing used to be 2 floors. It was 2 floors, if I remember correctly, unless I'm totally drunk. And then I guess they took it down to 1 floor. And my buddy was telling me that I guess one of those storms a few months ago, whatever, this thing broke loose and beached itself. I don't know if that's true or if they beached the thing. But anyhow, I'm here. Folks, there's my beloved Blue Rock. And this place next door is Eminente or Eminentes. I can never say it right. But as you can see, there's very few people on the beach. I mean, there's a handful, mostly kids on the beach. But there you go. And let me come over here just for the historical record in case they don't rehab this. Just get some final photos of the wall over here. When staying at Angelini's, we recommend the Boomerang Hotel, Walkabout, Daily Record Breakers. And if it's loud, you just got kids playing underneath this thing, which I'm not sure how safe that is, but that's what they're doing. So how many people listening to my voice had drinks aboard this here vessel? Let me give you, make sure there's nobody. Here's a look up underneath this guy. This thing's built like a tank, folks. Like I said, I mean, they're all built different, but this thing here is built like a damn tank. All right. And folks, here, look at the side of it here. That's kind of funny. Whoa. Trying to get my shoes wet. Folks, just to look around. Shout out to my buddy Kevin. I gotta go meet him, have a couple drinks here in a few minutes. There's a closer look at the little Castle Island. And there's Grande Island. But yeah, so this is what's left of this of the floating bar. What's up, gentlemen? All right.
Nice necklace, sir.
Thank you very much, my friends. So there you go. There's another look at the bar. If you can see it right here. Hold on, let me get on this other side of it. All right, folks, now right there, ring the bell. I think it's 800 pesos. So how many folks have been on this bar and rang this bell? Now let me try to get to the other side and see what the other writing is over there, because that writing may not be around too much longer. No, it's 2,800, I'm sorry. Ring the bell is 2,800 pesos. Where's my mind? There we go, right there. I'm not gonna climb up on the thing because I don't want anybody to come out here and yak me about it. But there you go. There's one of the floating bars. Now, if you saw my video a couple years ago, I guess coming up on 2 years, I did a video called The 3 Floating Bars of Barrio Barreto. I'll put the link down in the description. But you had the Arizona, you had the Blue Rock, and you had, I always mess it up. Was it Kokomo's? Was it, go back and watch the video. Anyhow, it was right over there, the green roof. And that was actually my favorite one. But you know, with the year 2020 came down on everybody, I mean, that's just like a remnant. I mean, it's like res ipsa. The thing speaks for itself. If you want to know what 2020 has done to everybody's businesses, you know, because we've allowed 0.0000001% of the people in the world to destroy the 99.99999 to the infinite power percent of people's lives, businesses, livelihood. Let's take a look at that fucking wreck floating bar. That's kind of indicative of, you know, what the entire world has allowed a fraction of humanity to do to us. All right, there you go. All right, my friend, so the Blue Rock Bar restaurant's open. I think he said last call was 9 p.m. And I asked him if the rooms are open. He said, yeah, the rooms are open. But I didn't see it on Agoda. And I always book all my rooms here on Agoda. I'll have to go back and check and see if I see them. But according to that gentleman, yeah, the rooms are open, available there at the Blue Rock. So it's good news. Have to bring my crew over here, folks. I mean, I'm looking at the Wild Orchid. Nice little grassy area, and their beachfront rooms over there. Now, the guy said the bar here at the beach, the bar right here is not open, but the rooms are beachfront rooms. But I gotta go meet my friend down here at the Kudos.
That's the little boat there going?
Yeah, the ship coming in, folks. Gotta let him riding on the
well, he's going out there to pick the pilot.
Pontoon.
They're getting out to that buoy. There's probably about 15 kilos in that sucker.
That little homemade cigarette boat right there, rolling strong. That thing probably do 60 miles an hour. But I'm gonna tell you what, if he gets sideways, that shit's gonna break apart. It's gonna be nothing but splinters and toothpicks.
Yeah,
We call that a motherfucking SS toothpick.
There's some reef up there on low tide. You hit the bottom.
There he goes, looking.
Take the bottom out of that sucker.
There you go. Look at him go. That dude taking off like sea biscuit.
I haven't seen the jet skis.
Look at that dude, man.
3,500 pesos an hour for a jet ski.
They're rolling strong, my friends. My goodness.
40, 50 miles an
Yeah. I don't know what he's got under the hood, but that's a good dude. Go from one side of Subic Bay to the other.
He's made in China.
Like sea biscuit. My goodness. He's still rolling. Folks, I don't know what that is over there. Let me zoom in on it. It's making the whole sky. It's making the whole sky here. Look at that color. What is that? Get a picture of it. Let's zoom in on that thing over there. Maybe it's just a slice of cloud.
Jet plane or what?
I don't know. Could be a UFO or some advanced propulsion system, man. Zoom in on your camera there, man, and get a good. But folks, look, it just turned the whole sky like this beautiful red. Everybody's coming out here taking pictures and looking at it, but
There's one.
oh shit, there's one going sideways.
Yeah, there's another one, isn't there?
Zoom in on that, man. I'm on an iPhone. You got to zoom in, brother. So, folks, there's one vertical, now there's one sideways. Let me get up against this pole right here, but
I don't know what they are.
I don't know what that is either. But it was like when them things appeared, they just lit up the sky over here. And just turned the whole sky and the whole bay like into this, it just started glowing.
I didn't bring my white on the light too. But this here drops down.
May just be clouds, but that was just eerie how we were looking out and basically it just came and looked beautiful here. And so you can see everybody's kind of looking in this direction. And then we looked over there and you have basically a vertical line, then a horizontal line. Draw your own conclusions. It was just funny how you had them two cuts in the sky, but just look at that. It's absolutely beautiful, my friends. Beautiful, peaceful evening here on Subic Bay. This gentleman over here is taking photos of his lady. And we got a few folks on the beach down there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring, oh, we got somebody down there with a fire going on. Check that shit out. Beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring wife number one and Forrest G out here probably tomorrow. And I think we're gonna stay at the Wild Orchid because they got a nice little grassy area. Let's see, now it's gone. But they got a nice little grassy area where Forrest G can play in front of the room. But my goodness, folks, I wish everybody out there listening to my voice could join me for these sites. That's my buddy Kevin right there, and he's into still photography. And if you were in the Navy here back in the day, 1979, 80, I think that's when he was here, or when he got here. He's an old Navy dog. Got all kind of old stories, and we're actually going to roll off on an adventure about one of the stories. He's told me about an old bar over that way, and I don't want to give up any information until we get it. But it's an old bar that was over there near Subic Town, and the gentleman who owned the bar supposedly buried over there. Now, the bar is long gone, decades. But we're going to try to put that together. So folks, thanks for joining us on this little video. Just a beautiful night here, overlooking Subic Bay. Listen to these waves. And I'm coming to you from Decudos. And if you've never been to Decudos, it's just down a little bit from Treasure Island. I don't know if they're, well, it's next door neighbors. Treasure Island's right here. So it's right next to Treasure Island. I like Treasure Island. And Decudos, great place to come drink. They got a pool table. They just had a pool competition today if you're into shooting pool. I told them I was not going to enter into the pool tournament because I would take everybody's money, because I'm an old pool shark from way back. And they got little horseshoe pits right here too. So just having a good night with my friend Kevin here, and I'm about to have to roll out. But folks, thanks for joining me. There you go, one more look at Subic Bay. Now folks, now check out the color. If you want to see some beautiful views, you come right here and you watch. You got Hanjin Shipyard right over there for reference. This is about 10 minutes after we observed that vertical and horizontal anomaly. Let's just call it an anomaly, because I've been drinking beer. But that is so damn beautiful, folks. I don't think I've seen a sunset this beautiful. This is a different type of beautiful than we typically observe. Now I'm just gonna zoom in, and for reference, right over there is Hanjin. You're obviously overlooking Subic Bay. I got birds flying. My God, it's beautiful. But that's what caught our attention, was we were just sitting there, and like the whole water over here just kind of turned red, and we're like, well, what the hell's up with that? And that's when we came out, started filming, checking stuff out. It's beautiful. My goodness. Subic Bay. Over here is a Longapo, QB Point over that direction. And that's the far side over there, my friends. And again, we're here at the Kudos. We're just sitting over there having a beer, just enjoying ourselves. Now, folks, check out these photos here. Old photos all up on the wall. Don't know the history or where they were taken. Folks, I didn't realize that the special today was a grilled squid with steamed rice, Asian salad, 350 pesos, about $7. With the Choco Loco shake, 210, it's about $4. So I had a great time here at the Kudos, hanging out. Definitely be back. This is the Kudos Beach Resort. My buddy stayed here for a while. Now I haven't stayed here. I don't know anything about the rooms, but he stayed here for a while and loved it. And obviously a beautiful view. So we're gonna drop his camera off, and then we're going to get some fish and chips. Fish and chips, my friends. The journey and the adventure continues. And oh my goodness, it looks like all kind of action down there at Johan's Beach Resort. All right, folks, rolling strong in the trike. Got a couple trikes. Buddy Kevin's rolling up there. And we're rolling over to Midnight Rambler. What he's telling me is that they got really good fish and chips. And I've seen that sign a million times out there. And I don't think I've ever went in there and got fish and chips. He swears by it. Says absolutely delicious. Got the big ass potato wedges. So he said, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go get some fish and chips. I'm gonna get takeaway for the old lady and wife number one, and Janice, and Cecil, the Forrest G, all my crew back over at the penthouse. From Baloy Beach here. I know the footage is a little bit shaky because I'm shooting on an iPhone 8 Plus. Because I destroyed 2 cameras in the past 2 weeks. I destroyed a iPhone 8 Plus and a DJI iPhone Pocket. Midnight Rambler, my friend. Huh? Oh, he picked. No problem, my brother. I didn't know what he was asking me, but he was just picking up this lady right here. So we got traffic backed up into Barrio Barreto, trying to get across the checkpoint there. Good to see some buses rolling strong. Good to see another bus rolling strong, headed northbound. 3 buses headed northbound. Oh my goodness. Life is returning to the Philippines, my friends. Life is returning. There's hope for everybody out there. Don't worry about it. They're going to be opening up before you know it. Traffic backed up all the way to Our Lady of Lourdes. Got the Leaning Tower pole of fucking Pisa, and we're coming into to a Midnight Rambler. Folks, if you're listening to my voice, the traffic is all the way back to Our Lady of Lourdes. I'm telling you right now, you just wait it out, my friends. You will be here before you know it. All right, folks, and we came on the wrong night. Looks like they're closed. Usually 9 to 9. This is where we're gonna get the fish and chips here at the Midnight Rambler, but they're closed. Here's an ATM machine. I always come get a tune out of that trombone. But this is where we're gonna get the fish and chips, so we'll come back, no problem. And again, looking at the traffic going northbound, another bus headed northbound. It is a beautiful day here. Now the bar I was talking about going to is this Outback Billabong, but it looks like they're closed too. So what I'm thinking is either we're too late in the middle of the night or they're closed today. What's the day, man? Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday, Monday? Monday. Folks, we don't even know what damn day it is. I think it's Monday, and a lot of these places are closed on Monday. But just take a look at these buses going northbound into Zambales. shout out to everybody who's on these buses, because folks, you're witnessing probably some of the folks here. This is the first time in 2020 that they have been able to motor north into Zambales province to see their loved ones, see their family. Shout out to all the beautiful, ain't nothing but Filipinos on that bus. My goodness, my goodness, oh my goodness. Look at all these buses backed up. Folks, you guys don't, yeah, folks, that bus says Iba. We got Victory Liner.
All the way to Iba, man. That's
all the way to Iba. All the way to Iba. And the folks, I may be exhibiting some excitement that you don't understand, but if you're in the West, you have never been locked down during this whole thing. Maybe if you're in fucking New York.
I'm gonna head back.
But let me just keep showing all this traffic going northbound. I am so happy to see these buses running north for these folks to go home and see their family. A lot of them probably for the first time. Oh my goodness. And you got Ricky Racer coming on the outside here, passing them on the inside turn too. And you got two more Ricky Racers coming in here. My goodness, it's pandemonium. More buses coming. Folks, I can sit here all night. I love it. I've never been in love with traffic so much. Right here in Barrio Barreto, life is returning to the Philippines. A whole lot of roses. Folks, we're going to Rosie's, and that's just the way it's gonna be. We're rolling up in here strong.